all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into this whole activism thing in the first place. How is that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things change. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I find myself coming up against a wall. The wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad, and not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were campaigning. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all of that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship, but rather other people? Uh, you seriously never thought about it that way? Uh, you need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works on Safer Toy Dog Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't you do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay for the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least, I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to the picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See you, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. And that is the first part. Time to save your game, and hopefully you didn't mess up. And if you did, this is the time where you get to load up and try not to mess up. But you only really get to know if you messed up well, only till the end. So play through it as you think, and then make sure to check. So that's why I have like multiple saves. Really, I have multiple saves because I'm weird and keep multiple saves for some reason. Okay, let's see. No dogs in sight. Again, we're gonna keep the music. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, here. Hey there, Alma. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like classy drinks, but she really likes... And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. Aged, mixed. There we go. Hey! And this? It's on me. Drink, so at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? A Brantini. So you do pay attention to what I asked for. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Anyways, always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretend at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam and my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a Bertini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was a pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometimes. So why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So what is it? What was it, the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my store steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that's separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh? However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and my dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back? Of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot steamy nights and then left. Well, You're acting like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus, even though she's probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such a sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asked how her kids are. And of course, after all that built up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. Started scolding her about not taking responsibility and not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she is no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't even have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I'm pretty much raising Eva and Bernardo, and they'll turn out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. I don't remember seeing this, which is good, because you're seeing something interesting. I mean, it's not interesting because they're fighting their family and all that stuff, but again, damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Anyway, any way I could help? You just did. I know who I am dealing with. I'm not the one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. Excuse me. I couldn't tell my mom, your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all that off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you are? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding, kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boob gene was Eva. She insisted on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks really quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but as far as but so far I haven't had any problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nervers are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and end up neglecting them because of all of that? If you're asking me, the fact that you're even worried about it is an indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she's pretty much married that guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kinds of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey, am I lying? No, but there's things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the best time to get another drink. What can I get you? Oh, give me a second. I'm checking something. Sorry. Okay. What can I get you? Give me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. I'm gonna ask for something cold and with alcohol. And she wants... Here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So you just said you felt shitty the last couple of days? Why? Don't think about it too much. Oh come on, you heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring anything if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs are a better texture? Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs and a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're talking about breast and legs when everyone knows the best part are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings? Where'd you get the spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop, 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... Huh? Thought as much? Yo. Armitage? Alma. I know what I said. Well, the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it'd be cooked otherwise. Great. I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back up to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got mixed up order and that's why she left them here? She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that made my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a subtle question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I wanted them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercing, I guess. Never liked them either. What about you? I like them well dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscles is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single? That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Something. Let's get her something to help her get over the spiciness of the wings. She wants a... Okay, that's interesting. Let's see, what is this? It's 5, 5, 2, 3, 3, all aged and mixed. Here. It helped. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have my qualms. I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yes, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for that compliment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when you get here, when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt that like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment? I wouldn't let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you're feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think about it too much. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You heard my problems so many times. I want to help you. Come on, come here. Huh? I told you to sit here. Come on. Huh? What? And there's our protagonist. That's what she looks like. What are you? Alright then. Now that I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly the bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then, I'll move this here, click. And oh my god, I think and this is just a wild guess. I never noticed it the first time, but I think she is Alice Rabbit. The hacker, I don't know if you remember that. All those news articles that I read. Because if you notice in the center of the screen, there was a rabbit. A white rabbit. Holy shit. Anyways. Now it works for you, for me, and the dog in the Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how do you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker, right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. It's something that goes way back to my college years. Oh, that's taking it back. Back in compulsory education, I never had too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting harder. Hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes, studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Leonore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Oh ho ho! We started going out. I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time. There's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no pause. Please, I want to test the whole bartender interface. A sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right. Jill asked for a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? And then optional. I'm pretty sure she will be paying. So, we'll see. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a perfect bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. People don't go for bars for cuteness, though. You'd obviously never been to a cat bar then. Besides, my booth can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So keep telling me the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but studying sessions after study sessions, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all of that. So I was just standing there with the satisfaction of graduating